Hello, today we're talking about the Retention Center in depth. If you haven't already, I would recommend watching the Retention Center Basics video below. In the Retention Center in-depth video, we will be talking about the default rules of the Retention Center, creating custom rules, and sending notifications to students. Let's get started. Let's talk about rules in the Retention Center. The Retention Center comes pre-set up with 4 default rules. These rules can be seen at the top of the at-risk table. Missed deadlines details if your student has any missed deadlines on assignments or tests. The grade alert column details whether or not a student has 25% below the class average for their external grade. The activity alert column alerts you to students who have 20% below the class average of activity within the past week. The access alert column alerts you to students who haven't accessed Blackboard within the last 5 days. While these rules are defaultly created within the Retention Center, you still have the option to go ahead and customize rules depending on your specific course needs. To set up a customized rule, click on the Customize button in the upper right corner of the Retention Center. You can see here that the default rules are already listed. To create a new rule, hover over the Create Rule button and then select the corresponding rule. For this example, I'm going to select Grade Rule. Creating a rule is very simple. You simply enter in a name for the rule, decide whether or not you want to include it in the at-risk table. Depending on the specific rule type you are trying to create, you may have different options in this next section. For now, I'm going to go ahead and leave it where it is and make sure to monitor students that have below a 60% in the course. I'm going to go ahead and click Submit down at the bottom of the page. And I'm going to get back to the Retention Center so that we can see that that rule has been added to the at-risk table. You can now see that the rule has been added to the Grades Alert column in the Retention Center. Finally, let's discuss how to notify students who are at risk within your course. There are a few methods to notify students. If you wish to notify an entire group that is at risk, click on the At-Risk bar to expand into the detailed view. Select the category of students that you wish to notify. From here, select the Notify button and then select Students. This will take you to the notification page. The notification page automatically inserts the at-risk students. From here, you can go ahead and enter in a subject and a custom message and click Submit to send this message to your students. If you wish to notify individual students of their performance in your course, you can do so from the Retention Center at-risk table. To do this, select the specific cell in the column and with the corresponding student who you wish to alert. Click on this cell. From here, go ahead and click on the Notify button and then select Students. You will see that the specific student was selected. Again, you can go ahead and fill in your custom message and subject and click Submit to send this message. You can also notify students from the Retention Center by clicking on the specific student name. This will take you to the Student Detail page. From here, you can select Notify and then Students to compose your notification message. Once you have submitted a notification to a student, the notification history will appear on the Retention Center Student Detail page. This is a great way to keep track of what notifications you have sent out to your students. That concludes this video about the Blackboard Retention Center. I hope you give this new feature a try. Thanks for watching!